right, y'all, welcome back. You're getting me more than once today. I wanted to go over this whole Gypsy Rose article in the Rolling Stone, okay? All right. So I did one video where there were a few things that kind of ticked me off, but I'm telling you, look, here's Moo, always needing to be in the camera. But the more I read this article, I just can't, y'all. I just can't. I wanted to read this part to you and comment on it. It's a little after 9 a.m. and for now the house, which is covered in portraits of the family, including the pregnancy photos of a smiling Blanchard and Urker, basking in joy and golden hour lighting, is relatively quiet. Later, the family will watch the Saints play the Rams and put up Christmas decorations. White stockings already hang above the fireplace. In the coming days, a TV crew will arrive to shoot the second season of her Lifetime reality show, Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup. She's planning to pre-sign hundreds of books ahead of the event in New Orleans, where online critics who don't want her to profit off her past say they're threatening to protest. Nobody's ever come up to me with anything negative to say, Blanchard says. Leaning back in her green recliner, Kristy succinctly guesses why none of the online hate shows itself in person. They don't have the balls. Don't they though, Kristy? Don't they have the balls? I feel like people have the balls, and I feel like that's a dare. Are you daring people to tell your sweet, sweet, sweet darling stepdaughter what they really think of her? Because I'll tell you what, y'all don't like the fact that people continuously are calling her out for the story that you, in my opinion, helped her concoct. And now you're going to sit there and you're going to dare people because they don't have the balls to tell her what they truly think. But you see, the problem with that there, Kristy Blanchard, is that if people tell her, she becomes a victim again, doesn't she? Because you see, people can tell her because we've been telling her, you're a murderer, you're a liar, you're a manipulator, your whole family is trashy. We've been telling her that, right, guys? But you see, you all sit there then when we have the balls to tell you, and you'll sit there and then cry victim. So now Kristy Blanchard, sweet little old trashy stepmama, wants to sit there and talk about people don't have the balls. When people have the balls to walk up to your stepdaughter and tell her what they really think, don't cry victim. Again, you're sitting there saying, oh, they won't have the balls to walk up to her and tell her what they really think. But don't they? Don't we all? Because I can assure you, I would have the balls. I would have the balls to walk right up to the both of you and tell you what I truly think about you. In fact, I have been telling them what I thought about them for quite some time. Kristy, you're trashy. You sit there and you concocted this story so you can make money off this stepdaughter that you practically abandoned her whole life, didn't you? Oh, but now she's the apple of your eye and your priority because your broke ass is done and doesn't want to clean cars anymore. And now we need to make money off her story. So now, again, she's the priority. Gypsy, you're a manipulator. In my opinion, you have some serious psychotic issues, okay? You sat there and you groomed Nicholas to murder your mother, and now you want to sit there and play victim to this little story and act like, I don't know where the publicity came from. Where did it come from? Where did all these cameras come from? You're all attention whores. You are both, Kristy, you included, are profiting off of this woman's death and murder. So be careful when you say that people don't have the balls. Now, will I walk up to you two threateningly? No, a lot of people won't. But if people walk up to you and tell you what they truly think, don't sit there, the two of you, and cry victim. Because that was an invite for another victim story. People have been calling them out for quite some time. People have been telling them that this story is lies and that nobody believes it. That there's no proof of any of these stories that y'all are coming out with. And you want to say that people don't have the balls. People don't, nobody ever comes up to me with anything negative to say. People all over the world are calling y'all out. But okay, let's see. Let's see if somebody's got the balls to tell you all what they really think of you. Because I can assure you, I have the balls. I have the balls. And I've been telling you all what I thought of you. Very loudly, in fact. So, don't sit there, again, and cry victim. My poor, sweet, innocent stepdaughter is victim to these nasty, mean people. They're walking up to her and they're telling her that they think she's wrong for murdering her mother. Like, don't cry victim to it when you're going to sit there and call people out and dare them to walk up to her and tell them what she really thinks. Do not cry victim to it. Because again, your trashy ass just sat there and called out everybody. So now let's see the reaction to your dare. And again, don't cry victim to it. Because we're sitting there and we're spreading this word about how we truly feel all over YouTube, all over Facebook, all over Instagram, all over TikTok, everywhere that we can get it out, we have been calling her out. And what's the first thing these people did? They cried victim to it. Oh, the online hate. These people, I don't understand why they're coming after me. You sat there and you cried victim to it. But now you're going to dare people to walk up to her face and tell her what they truly think of her. Be very careful. And if you sit there and you cry victim to it, it's your own fault. Just like Dee Dee's death is your fault. Just like Nicholas's imprisonment for life is your fault. Just like the way people are reacting to her book and her trashy television series, her slutty hoe ways, her cheating and adultery, all of it is your fault. You both are the reason people are commenting and giving their opinions on the trashy mess that the Blanchards are throwing out into the world. But be very careful saying people don't have the balls, because I can assure you, Ivory Rose got the balls. Because Ivory Rose has been calling y'all out since day one. So, there's that. I don't know how you all feel about this article and how she's going to sit there and she's going to dare people now to go up to Gypsy Rose. But I really hope that people do walk up to her and tell them exactly what they think about her, because she deserves it, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Do you think she's sitting here trying to instigate some crap? Do you think Kristy is sitting here acting like, oh, nobody's going to come up to her because nobody thinks it? Because you know a lot of us think it. Do you think that she's just, again, being trashy and instigating some crap like good old Kristy Blanchard does? Tell me what you guys think in the comments. What do you guys think about this comment? It kind of irked my nerve, and it's almost like she's daring me. And you know what? We will cross paths one day. I will either go to a protest, I will go to a rally, I will go and I will shout it from the rooftops, but I absolutely, if I ever saw Gypsy Rose, would approach her and tell her what I truly thought. Wouldn't you guys? Wouldn't you guys do it if you saw her, or wouldn't you? Let me know in the comments, guys. Again, thank you so much. I'm sorry that you got another video out of me. I've been really busy this weekend, and so I am trying to play catch up. I appreciate you all watching. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm trying to grow the channel. But don't forget to let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll talk to you guys later.